Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Rochelle, relationship coach and healer, and I help people navigate through difficult relationships, heal relationship trauma, and attract love. In this video, I'm going to be sharing how it's so important not to rush into a new relationship, especially when you have just gotten out of a toxic or broken, unhealthy relationship. The reason why it's so important is because we need that time for ourselves to heal from that relationship. We need that time for ourselves to reflect so that we won't carry that burden and carry all that baggage with us into a new relationship. Now with me, for example, I was in a very long-term relationship, and right when I felt like I was free to start dating again, I didn't give myself time. Although I was not looking for anything serious, I started to date right away. And I remember dating this one guy that we hit it off pretty fast, and he carried a lot of toxic traits. And of course I realized it after, and I learned my lesson big time. I mean, it was not even more than 2 months when I had to let that person go. I'm glad that I realized it, because he was actually worse than my prior relationship before him. I mean, he showed all the red flags from the get-go. I mean, like, he just was very manipulative. He was a liar, and he definitely was a narcissist. So how it came about is that I started dating, and I went out with this one guy, and we again hit it off pretty fast, and he would do things that was pretty strange to me. I noticed that not only that he was verbally abusive, but he also was physical abusive as well. He's the type of person to say he's the type of person that likes to play around, and he would play with me a lot. He would hit me as if it was a joke, but he would hit me hard, like really, really hard. And it's like when I felt the pain, when I felt like it was too much, I was like, oh my, I told him, like, that's too hard. And people always say, oh, get over it, I'm just playing with you, I'm not really hitting you. And so I kind of at first just brushed it under the rug. I didn't, I let it go. And so as time went on, remember, we were only like dating for like 2 months, but a couple of weeks had went on, and then he started to do it again. And, I just got tired of it. Also, another red flag I saw, that he would want to go out and say, hey, let's go out, on a trip. Let's go out to eat, or whatever it is that he wanted to plan. So he would come to me with that, and I would say, okay, that's fine. But he would expect, when I get there, he would expect me to pay for it. And I don't believe in that. I believe that if someone invites you out on a date, they should be the ones to pay for it, not you. And so when I saw that he was hitting me too hard, he was cheap, he was a cheapskate. Also, he was verbally abusive. He would say that he's joking around and would call me out of my name. And would say that he's playing. Those were all red flags. I realized that if I continue with it, it's going to get even worse. Another thing that I realized is that he was a very emotional. He was very jealous and controlling as well. Like, if I didn't answer the phone, he would keep calling me or ask me what I'm doing, or expect me to always be with him. He would say things to me to make me feel guilty, and I couldn't go for it. I mean, the guy was a mess. And so with that being said, I feel like that was a sign for me to start dating someone, because I was so ready for something new, because I was already in such a long-term relationship. I wanted something new. But I learned that you have to work on yourself. You really have to work on yourself first, especially again, if you were in a very toxic relationship, because it's not always the other person's fault It is some things that you carry, some of those toxic traits that you carry, that you need to realize on your own, within yourself. Because, maybe we always blame the other person, but really we are the reasons why we attracted that person to us. And it's definitely a learning lesson, but if you don't start to be aware and realize some of the things that you are doing that is causing you to attract toxic relationships, then guess what? You're going to keep attracting those types of relationships. So when I let that person go, I did start again with someone else, unfortunately. And they were just basically reflecting how I deeply felt about myself. And so the universe eventually say, you know what, it's time for you to be by yourself. And while me being by myself, I stopped dating. It really helped me to learn more about who I am as a person, some of the flaws, some of my habits. And this is good because guess what? I am able to fix those things. I am able to work on those things, heal those things, so that when I do begin to date again, I won't be attracted to the same type of relationships. So the key thing is to work on yourself when you have just gotten out of a relationship. A lot of us want true love. A lot of us want a healthy relationship, and that's great. But if you don't have that strong relationship with yourself, you don't know yourself, and you have some things that you need to work on within yourself, then you're not going to attract healthy relationships. You have to build a relationship with yourself. You have to heal those wounds. You have to reflect on any past trauma. You have to be able to do your shadow work. You got to be able to heal some of those things so you won't continue to keep carrying it on with you to the next relationship that you are in. Because this is not going to help you to manifest a really healthy relationship that you absolutely deserve. So I was by myself for like a year. And I'm not saying that that's what you want. Everybody's timing is different. You know when it's the right time for you. Instead of you looking, that person is just going to walk into your life before you realize it. Because you're so focused on yourself that you'll start to see that person come into your life. Instead of chasing and wanting and needing, you're actually resenting and repelling. You'll just be attracting the opposite of what you want. So remember, do not rush into a relationship. There's always going to be someone for you out there. This is the time for you to work on yourself. This is the time for you to focus on your needs, work on healing and building that relationship with yourself. I hope that this video helped. Please make sure you share this with anyone that needs to hear the video. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you won't miss any videos that I upload. And also, I am offering a free Life After Breakup Recourse session. So if you were in a relationship and you just gotten out of one, or it's been a while, but you're having a hard time coping with it, please check out the link to book your free session with me today. And again, I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.